13, 19, 6, ，James Wattana。1, 7, 21, James Wattana, 27. James Wattana, 1. Foul and a miss. James Wattana, 7. Foul and a miss. One. James Wattana, 6. Junhui, 1 in the frame.
Well, Junhui needs to get going here. Nothing to report thus far. 2-0 down.
Difficult right now to see which top players, could go on and win this event, because they're all getting.
And this is centuries far, but this is a chance to get going.
9. Seventeen.
Wow.
Junhui.
So just the safety, Ding a little bit lucky to get away with that. Well, that just about sums up.
Green is going for here.
Is currently ranked at 119 in the world. Ding is not. No, that was not well cued. Quite a distance just now. And he's missed another one by quite a distance. Goodness me.
1.
If they're going to go in or not. Prove.
8.
The mistake has not been punished.
Fifteen.
Sure, he played on that last shot actually. What sort of cannon he tried? Certainly not the one he got.
James Wattana, 20.
Got to believe that Ding can only get better.
That I think he's not playing well, and he will give him further chances, providing he's patient. Almost every shot the Ding. Seemed to be nowhere near. He now wishes he played the snip.
Five.
Looks pretty fed up at the moment. He needs something to get his teeth into here. Well, he's gone for the...
It's up to, and including the blue.
80. 25. 30.
Yes, the first. Missed one badly with the rest
36.
at the start. Interval leading 2-1.
Same pocket.
One.
Which for him is a modest return. You have to go back to the 2000 here in China.
Nine.
If he could, leading contenders.
Into the punch here. Not, I don't think with a lot of pace.
That Ding has been well below par would be a disappointment.
31.
Meant. More play.
Junhui beating the qualifying round.
Fully stable.
Brown and the yellow here, and back up and around the table. That's well played.
54.
It's how he's always played. He's proven that he can still play. Probably under no pressure at all playing.
154. I think he'd take a final frame right in the snookers. And no.
76.
Yes, I mean, these two played before, which seems unlikely, but if he hadn't done,
84.
there's nothing what we've seen so far which makes you think that. Imagine.
Closing in on just his third century of the season. But he's mixed some really...
Not sure what he played, but he's left with a double to the right middle. That's a pity, but even then he's done enough to win the frame comfortably.
Well, many times before, the mid-session interval has brought about a change in...
At the moment, it's been dominant in just about every department. But going on to win...
No, missed it by quite a way.
One.
He read by quite a margin.
I thought he played well. So, you know, it is there.
Sewa.
Huge prize. Playing in He does-
21.
Set to the right corner.
29. Six.
If he nudges the pink, he wants to nudge it on. Again, it's a touch shot.
42. 49.
Bed at this break with the balls that are in the middle of the table, pretty comfortable. Yes, it hit the near jaw, but it was played slowly. These pockets are pretty generous, actually, not only because of the break making, but the balls that have been dropping in leveled the playing field a bit. Craig Steadman played absolutely brilliantly yesterday, century after match. But it just that he got in first, frame over.
And that's
86.
what Ding needed to do when he does get going.
Junhui.
Frame after Ding made the safety error. But that chance proved to be his last shot of the frame. That was a good hit from Ding.
Oh, goodness me. He's got to control the cue ball here, which is not easy. Sizable break. He's playing it. Played up the table off it. He did not mean to hit.
And that's actually a good
Going first.
Junhui.
Well, I expected him to get it. You feel, isn't it, with Ding getting in first, not making it in the way they play. They've both always been just a bit straight on this. It is a good chance.
Feet.
Bit the pot has to drop. Oh, that's very classy. The reaction he was going to get. Results behind him. Obviously had to win it.
Yes, and as you say, it's all about enjoyment, not expecting to win a match like this, but he can come into it.
57.
He's just got to finish off the job now in this frame. Shit. To make sure he pots it. Nice touch. A lot of Ding Junhui supporters in Beijing.
Excess of 70 from Wattana, so when he is being given the opportunity.
79.
Surprising, isn't it? Career centuries 165 for someone who's always been considered. I actually saw his very first, which World Open, the event in the NEC in Birmingham, on one of the outside tables.
And this is falling over the line in these frames. He's winning on the colours. He's winning them.
And these really should have been his. Anyway, that's a pity, no century, but enough comfort.
So Junhui still with it all to do here. 2 frames from defeat.
I didn't want to put the hoodoo. As you can imagine, his 50th year. So he's all that keen on playing it, preferring the thin option. It's got to be thin, this one. Before the cushion with a bit of side. Well, all that fit.
Foul and a miss.
Well, I think it must be, it's quite unusual to see that, isn't it?
He did leave.
Just
7.
if you can get to 40, 50, 60 with the ball. James Wattana, he's played pretty well. I've watched him a lot in the last. Oh, until that shot.
He's missed easier rest shots than this, but he gets that one.
It's not that easy to control the cue ball for the next colour, especially now that he's. As Tano is in front of the frame. The reason that I don't think it. Colours, as you can see, are in pretty decent position, which will give Junhui some. It's going to be a slightly difficult frame for him to win. Easy, but again it stays out.
Too tough a deficit to pull back.
What?
You've got to try and get the required amount of points. That might have been a chance to score more than 8 there. This frame itself. He wanted a little bit of side on there too.
Well, that's one of the... But after such a great red behind... Oh, would you believe it though? Wattana's overcut the red.
So I don't think he's just not seemingly... Hit it well, didn't go in.
Would be enough.
Taking the red that follows the blue. So, him to 6 and a place in the next round, and you know he's never beaten Junhui before. Right, so this would be a significant win if he could pull it off.
Wattana.
Just his 4th of the season if he can do it. Or rather, a former world finalist and multiple semi on the cusp of joining them. 5-2 down with 4 to play.
It's going to be someone that he doesn't win every week, put it that way.
Snookered by the blue. Ding.
I mentioned earlier that you saw the way he cued it, and the cue didn't exactly go through in the straightest line you've ever seen. Just flick off the other red, I think, yep. That's an out. That difficult. Try and hide him behind the yellow, I think, with the cue ball here somewhere. Well, that's not.
No.
That.
Eight. 15.
When you're not used to
It's going to be interesting to see if he can manage it. But this frame is gone. I think that much we can.
Interesting to see Ding just before he strikes the cue ball on break-off.
Any which way you can get it.
Wow. Struck that well.
7.
Open it up here either. Trying to score with lower value colours. Played
13.
that back of reds. At the moment, from here. And he's got it as well.
It's a test of nerve as much as
21.
skill now.
He's over.
James Wattana, 43.
Still parts of his game that work. Even if his long game isn't what it was, his knowledge is there.
Foul enemies. James.
This has been distinctly uncomfortable today so far.
But it's something to go at. Be playing on a red as well, so it's got to go in. Maybe I've got it wrong. Seen. It's a little too straight for that, I think.
Got the red first. And he's missed the red.
Yep, I must say, I thought it... Now, what does he do here? Very difficult.
James Wattana, 1.
Oh, that's a...
Wow.
What a shot to play and get. Colour to yellow.
4.
Helps that the green's away from his spot.
For the world's best players. We're only in day 2 of 7 here.
Yeah.
Produced in recent years. His first ever against Junhui. That's
James
barring
Wattana,
snookers. He
yeah.
really should have potted those mental lapses. They can prove to be very costly.
3.
It's awkward. Take a good shot. I mean, even an in-off of any description.
Wow, that's a great shot from...
Leaving the brown on. What a fabulous shot. That is a fan. 4 cushions. That's a lot of knowledge went into that shot. Got to make another one though. Around the back of this, that's his biggest concern. Oh, goodness me.
A surprisingly dramatic...
As good an escape as you'll see. 4 cushions, not in the most natural of angles.
Yes, I think Wattana just had a big... As a result of that, he's given himself some grief here as... Well, it's all happening at the back end of this frame. James Wattana remains firm favourite. Hit and hope from Ding. Well, if that had gone in,
getting behind. That was a complete nothing shot.
he will look back on fondly, Ding Junhui, assuming he does lose this frame.
Quite difficult looking at Ding there. You know, you think about his world older than him, never beaten him before, barely wins a match. It's not the sort of preparation you're looking for, is it?
After a relatively indifferent season. But he's not going to have that opportunity now. That is surely it, and there is the handshake. And what a